Alright, now here we are wrapping up this season. We have so many people who are pregnant right now, and it's going to be such a problem next year. Next season, I should say. Alright, well, what we did first is I put Rajnir here. Rajnir is one of our few blacksmiths who has some skill in fishing, and my thought there is obviously the issues that we're having with survival. Yeah, we don't have far to go in survival, but we also don't have a really great endpoint looking at that. And farming tech, we've been gaining well over time, but it's not close. I'm not as worried about this one anymore. I mean, it is definitely taking off, and our people are so much more skilled. It's crazy. As you look at, let's see, get our professions going. I mean, even this person who I had sitting in here for a short bit, skill of 5, bonkers. Our farmer, skill of 5, because I had them working in these areas. These are just such massive amounts of skill. I love it. So, I'm not too worried about our progress there. And obviously we have some skilled mothers here. Oh yeah, mothers. We got some skilled ones. So, it looks to me like as winter approaches and the end of the season is here, I am going to run into a little bit of trouble here. My vast amounts of farmers aren't going to have anything to do. I have a spot for 4 of them, but 3 of them are going to be sitting without anything left to do. And I'm not going to throw them in the donkey shed because that's not going to gain us anything. So I've been thinking back and forth about what I could do. It would be great if I can throw them into beekeeping, but I don't have building space for it. So I've got to look at some of my places, and I got to decide what can I get rid of. And obviously I'm guessing people are looking here and saying like, well, hey, why are you still sitting around with one person in a smithy when you could definitely get rid of it? I don't want to get rid of the one workshop I have because, well, it's the one workshop I have, and I might need it for crafting things. So I may just have to dump somebody into here as a production worker who was a smith. And it wouldn't be bad if I could just be sure, and I know I'm going to lose you, so that's not a huge thing. It wouldn't be bad if I could just drop somebody in here who's okay productivity and doesn't have a better plan elsewhere. So I think when we do that, Gertruda will head into this one. Next step. So interesting. It looks to me like it takes a moment for it to catch up. Because it shows me that I have a person still in the smithy. There we go. It showed me that I had 2 there. That's kind of funny. So now Canuta is still here. So I'm going to drop her out of that. And we're going to put her up here. And that's going to buy us a building. There we go. Now Yadwiga and Canuta are working together in their facility. Get this thing destroyed. Let's get that one destroyed. Oh, and of course it's the one way over there. I don't know if I want to walk all the way over there just to destroy this thing. It would be convenient in the sense that I can destroy it really quick, and it's in an area where I can just build up right after it. Then the question becomes, what comes up in place of it? Probably a barn at this rate, since I need some farming being done in the wintertime. And with that farming in the wintertime, unfortunately, our stack of poo, our stack of manure, has been drained significantly. And manure is a great... Oh, no, it's not. We're good. Okay, so I will need that. And also, the amount of rot that we're going to have is significant. So that's going to be a big deal. I'm still tempted to get rid of the kitchen, but I've got all that bread to bake, all that flour that I just want to get baked up. The donkey shelter, I just need it for Dawn. It'd be tempting to do another pigsty. It'd be tempting to get another fold. But if I'm going to do that, I'm going to get an apiary because their skill is clearly raising faster. Right? I mean, as we look at this, these animal breeders have been animal breeders from at least a year ago for some of them. And for some of them even further back. The beekeepers are clearly doing better. So, I don't know. It's kind of sad. I don't want to sit on all that stuff and not have them producing. 17 is not... I mean, it's not great, right? At this point, I'm kind of tempted to drop one of the folds and just go beekeeping for the rest of this, just to massively raise their skill now that I can. And I can always buy these sheep back, right? Like, that's not a problem. So maybe that is the right move, since it's not really producing, not really doing the job I was hoping it would. I think with that, I think that is actually a good idea. We've got the bags going here. I could definitely upgrade that sewing hut, and I think I should, because that will allow me to actually take this person and put them into this building slot. Because I don't like, the workshop job to me is just filler. It's not really doing anything I need. I don't need buckets. Do not need buckets. It's just convenient to have somebody building it. Okay, so I think that's the move here. We upgrade the sewing hut. We destroy this in time. I'd like to destroy the kitchen, but only after I do all the baking of that flour. I don't want to waste it as it is. But my food storages are full. The woodshed, can I tear down any of these things? Next season we're going to have so much change. I'd be tempted to get another herbalist hut just because then I can rotate through things. Make sure that we're doing the right thing. Yeah, we're still doing okay. I'm a little concerned about having this thing even on here at all. I'm pretty sure that gives me, I'm pretty sure all that's given me is production tech, and I don't need it right now. Okay. We had one thing left to do, and that was that I need to get the pear juice to my other family member up here. Or not my family member, the other worker up here, so let's do that. And then, with wrapping up of the season, though it is only 1:30, about 2 o'clock? 1:45 in the afternoon for these people. It is not the end of the day, to say the least. I wouldn't mind doing what I can to just wrap things up. And then maybe start building some other things. Oh, what's up, kid?
How are you?
There you go, magic juice. This one's even better. I'm always happy when I drink it.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm a better miner. Alright, that being the case, I think... Oh, did I give my kiddo a present yet? I'm pretty sure I did. Theobald. What's up, dude? I got you something. Oh, you still love the first one. Hey, man, you're awesome. What's that in my dude? You lost a rock? Well, that's okay, I'll find you another one, man. You have fun, kiddo. Oh, let's see. I think it's just traps. It's just doing traps and getting things done. With all the bronze that I worked through, we are set. I have changed some of the builders. Yedwiga is now building her bronze axes in her locale with her Canuda now. And I need to build that barn, obviously. And since, you know, obviously, I think when I think about it, when I think, deep thoughts, sir, deep thoughts. It wouldn't be a bad idea to just get rid of one of these smithies. I kind of just want to get rid of this one because I know it's only here for the effect. I mean, it's just here to, it's here because I just needed a quick one. And let's see here. Well, I suppose it is the end of the season. I don't have to rush. If I was in a hurry, and I know, like, min-max wise, this is not the one I should be destroying if I really want to min-max my work here, because I should destroy something local that I can work on immediately. But I also don't want to destroy this one because it's right by the mine. Nah. I can't dig it. I do... my little cat's having a little trouble over there. She's horfing up a higher wall, I guess. Uh-oh, you get to hear it on camera. Hopefully she's okay. She's just definitely having a moment. Let's see here. I think kind of like having this one close to here, but I liked having this one close to the resource storage here too. And this is the original, but I don't see this as a future holder. We're gonna destroy this one. Which means I gotta figure out which one I'm looking at. Let's see. Alright, I gotta be looking at this one, don't I? Let's call it Destro. Destro!
No one can destroy the metal. The metal will strike.
You know the metal will strike with a vicious blow. Alright, I had them doing wooden hammers, stone knives, and arrows. Okay, then... And this one was all stone knives. What's going to happen next is going to be magical. Because I am going to have now a facility that is going to be making the same thing as I had here, and now I don't need to have it here anymore, and I am about to not have so many stone knives being built. And without those stone knives being built, it is time for me to actually have access to extra stone and no more sticks. It is going to be so nice to not be behind on sticks and stones. And that's going to allow me to finally be able to say, I can get more logs. And that's just what's going to be. I'm looking forward to that. Alright, these guys are off of there. And now I just need to reassign them here. We'll get in a profession because unemployed shows up first, which is great. Hi, what are you doing? Nice. Okay, and then that means I can now officially destroy this facility. And then we'll go upgrade our sewing hut. Oh man, you guys are rough. Everybody's in a hurry to get working, aren't they? Huh, look at that. Still have copper ore chilling in here. Alright, let's get rid of this beast. There we go. Donnie, I just need you over here, buddy. I just do. I tell you, it's been a lot of upgrading we've been doing here, Don. Let's go get that sewing hut upgraded. And that'll allow us one more worker slot, which will put our sewer from our sewing hut. No, it'll take our workshop worker over here. That's what's going to happen. Alright, now this is going to throw off our worker. Oh, doing that thing again. Alright, sewing hut 1. Really should be doing this at the end of the day, but well, we'll live. Ow. Oh, hey, yeah. Yep, excuse me. Now let's get this set. Bump, bump. Alright, well, it looks like I'm gonna be getting myself a whole lot of these things. Wait, no logs? Interesting. You're telling me I'm already done with the logging? Unfortunate. Alright, Donna. We ran into a small concern. We gotta go get more supplies. Now, I'd be a little more nervous if it weren't for the fact that we're doing just fine as far as production tech is concerned. So, not too worried in that sense. Alrighty, let's get our stuff here. There's another bronze axe sitting there. Bronze pickaxe, that is. Why do I have a bronze arrow in my inventory? My goodness. No need no dub no more. Alright, now we need stone, which is... Okay, looks like we're okay. We're gonna take way too much. Way too much. And then planks. I believe I needed 36. But... we'll take 49 just to eat. Sure.
Let's go.
Do need to build that barn though. Let's get to that. The barn doesn't need to be finished until later in the day. So let's go for this. I think it was really convenient getting the Finding the Voice one done right at this particular moment, since this is the last day of the season. That'll allow us to get into that one next season right away. And well, it's a fun one too. I did get a kick out of that. Alrighty. Get you people back in your sewing hut. Whoosh, whoosh. Done. Okay. Tell me about the things you don't have. Linen fabric. We'll get you set. Alright, now we need our workers here. And I also need you as a craftsperson. You are going there. Alrighty. Did the ranking still set up, like the goals for it? Yes. Did. Always does. Perfect. Alright. Planks are still here. I will build myself another barn. Go for a barn over here. Convenient just to have them sitting here. As I recall, I used to have it on this hill. Darn. I thought I had it on the hill before. Oh, there we go. It's convenient to have it in that location again. Okay. Now, where's Donnie? I need the speed of a donkey. Come bitch me. Okay. Now, let's check these people out. Did they finish the job? Almost. Looks like in this field here, we did not complete our work. But it's only 4:10. So what are they up to? Oh, because we're done for that. I'm gonna have to see where these people are idling at.
Onward.
That way I can max out their use of time. It's only 2.5 hours, but I need that time. Now, linen fabric-wise, I really hope I just didn't undercut myself with flax. And I know I did. Now there's flax, and there's a whole bunch of flax seed. That's what it is. I just needed to manufacture a bunch of this up. Oh, do we still have our sewing hut next to that resource shed? We do. We will do this here. It's gonna be time to start thinking about the actual layout of the village here.
It's you again. See you around.
Oop, sorry. I'm just trying to come through, ma'am. Now let's go for it. We need tons of this stuff. Although, nah, that's too much. I just realized that if I plan on doing any more of those fishing traps, I better make sure I have those on hand.
Those candles lighting up by themselves.
Ma'am, if you're seeing candles, we have a problem. Oops. Try not to knock over the coffee cup. If she's seeing candles, we have a real problem here. I don't see any candles anywhere in here myself. Get into here, and now we got it. Oops. Alright, the next step is needing logs. Your leather is good, logs are great. I think I needed stone too. Definitely did. Firewood we're good on for a while. I'm just gonna sit on that. We will need planks though. I should really just consume me a rye beer and get ready for this stuff. Oh yeah. Definitely time. Oh, I'm out of rye beer. Darn! My trusty donkey who feeds my problem. Drop a couple things just to make sure we can move. Backpack will be great for decoration. There's no way I need that many stone. There we go. Alright, Don. Let's do this. Let's see here. Maybe winter will be the best time for me to... Here you go. You there. What's your name? What's your name, buddy? Wheelamore. Okay. You, sir. We're going by name because we think we can find him easier. Alright, you. Get you out of the farm shed, and let's immediately start throwing you in the barn. Since you aren't doing any actual working out there, we might as well get you working here. Animal feed and fertilizer I think will be good. Okay, good. Now we got him not idling anymore, that'll be handy. Here and find out what these people are up to. Oh, you're actually gonna work. Okay. Then, dun. What do we got? There she is. Let's take you and put you in the barn as well. And then, excuse me. Then you. Augustin. You, sir. Yeah, let's get you working. Ain't no time for standing around. Ain't no time for you all sitting around idling about. No way. This is a busy season. We got a mission ahead of us, y'all. Get on it. Alright. Don helped me get here. I didn't even need the stones, it turns out. Oh, and that's still a thatch roof. That's a mistake on my part. I forgot it's still thatch. Internals, I need to free. Alright, I'll see you on the other side of getting all this nonsense.
Onward. Onward. Here.
Found another idle worker. Oh, crash! And Don and I are down for the count. Hey, watch where you're going. All right, Don, let's get up there. Darn rock. You gotta watch out for these rocks. Sometimes they just craziness. Well, after our first trip, see you next fall, and here we are, finishing up for the fall. Boom. Okay, perfect. I know I'm gonna have some more idlers, that's for sure. I think Blanca was the other one. Where's Blanca at? There she is. Oh, she's pregnant. We're not gonna have her next year anyway. Alright, there we go. Now we got her working. Definitely gonna go heavy on the poo work. No, let's go all the way. Full ham. I think it's gonna tell us we have no resources for 10. Okay, good. Good. We do need that. Because we do need to just get straight to the fertilizer. Okay. Tell me more. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, people. There's 5. It's just 5. Are they gonna finish it? Are y'all gonna finish the work? No. Gosh darn slackers. I tell you what. You darn lazy schmucks. What you gonna do here? Nonsense. Oh, come on. People. Oh. Mm-hmm. Alright. Finishing that up. Hi-ho indeed. Slackers. Alrighty. Onward to go finishing the traps. Well, at this point, people, this is just a little sub-episode, just looking into the last little bits of fall. I think, now that we have the barn up, now we have the sewing hut upgraded, I still have the workshop. I do think it's worth getting rid of that. Oh, you there. Don't need these people sitting here anymore. That's not a thing anymore. And we'll get to our unemployed. And we'll definitely get them ready for a seasonal change. So that'll help us with the farming for next season, being that there's nothing to do. Yeah, we do have no more building slots available. I'm so tempted to get rid of that workshop, but I need it for making bowls periodically. I could just buy the bowls, even if I wanted to. The way to do it. This woodshed Mark 1, I'm going to lose a bunch of people next season. I think that's worth noting, because I'm about to lose some people from working. Do something with that. I mean, and I'm sure there's a temptation to say get rid of one of the farm sheds. Problem with that is that once I get rid of the farm shed, in spring I need it again. I do think that it's worth considering this though. The apiary versus the fold. Which I really appreciate having the fold, but I don't think it's doing the job that I want it to do. It's just not doing as much as it could. This is maxed out. I think what we really should do is we should just... This one should go. And then I should build an apiary. His name's Lambert. How can I not have him work? I mean, obviously, you know, the name means more than just that, but it's, you know, for as me as an English speaker here, Lambert just fits great for a fold. Anyway, Misselmer will be here. We'll let him continue working here. This fold, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of those sheepy sheeps. Alright, y'all. So what I'm going to do next is, it's really just coming down to, I got to check all the traps. Number 1, because I need the survival tech up. Looks to me like I have a bunch to build, so that's happening. I have all these to check and then rebuild, and then it's basically the end of the season. I'll do my best. I'll make sure I have an apiary built up before the end of this, and then I'll take care of that fold and selling off all the sheepies. I'll take some shears out there and I'll cut their fur first, or their wool first. Then we can get rid of it. Yeah, so Hey, just gotta find all the sheepies and shear them up. I got the fields done. I got all the traps finished up. I know I did my tech count already, but I figured I'd just show you the basic steps that went into all this whole thing. So, just gonna get rid of this whole thing here. And then they're gonna get sheared, and then what's gonna happen is I'll gather the manure. And then the last step is gonna be, I'm gonna sell off all of the little ones. Well, anyone who can't be productive. And then we're gonna do some transferring between these two sheds, just to be sure. I want to make sure I actually showed the management that goes into this, rather than just rushing through it. Alright, so that means I label them Destro because I thought I was going for this one, but I'm going for this one. Now, we'll make it so that they are homeless, that way I can track down who is who. Now, there we go. So now I should have a marker for which animals don't have a home. Yeah, I can see, look at this. Because now these ones are all lambs. I don't need to keep them. So I'm going to sell you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Okay, and then this lamb is not going to come back. We're going to sell that one off. It can go off to a new home. Now we can go into our fold that is stain, which is here. And then it's time to grant homes to those who are here and will be productive. So the goal here was just to not get rid of all my sheeps. Wanted to keep this place as productive as possible. Lambs don't produce resources, but are handy in the sense that they grow. But I don't need that right now. I just need productivity. In the future we can have them growing up and all that stuff. I'll gather the manure from the floor before we get too far here. It's not much, but it's something. It'll be production this time. Nice. Alright, that takes care of that. Field is finished. I have new traps out there. I'm going to build the apiary on the hill over there, and we're set to go. Alright, that was just a quick little interlude coming back after that little portion. Whoa. Interesting. Case of the disappearing sheep. Alright, y'all, take care until next time. I'm going to see what I can do with the time left in the day. I might either just bake some things real quick so the cooking gets done, start making more of the flour. What's probably really going to, well, what's actually going to happen here is I'm going to take a whole lot of cabbages and food that we aren't going to use and put it in a resource storage where I can dump it, because it's time to start getting more rot. Because at this point, I don't need the food, but I definitely do need the farming tech, and I want my workers working on that. So we're definitely going to have a lot more rot from all of the cabbage that we harvested this season, and some of the old meat that we're not using for pottage and anything like that. Take care, y'all. Wonderful having you here. Consider throwing a like and a subscribe, and or giving me a like and a subscribe. I appreciate it. I am a young channel and learning all these things and trying to grow. So I appreciate anything you can do to help assist in that, and I'm grateful to have you here. Have a wonderful rest of your day.